to the largest fjord system in the world, 350 kilometers long, spanning countless ecosystems and cutting through geological time. For most of the year, Scoresbyson remains inaccessible, blocked by a constant flow of icebergs from the north and sea ice that freezes the fjord from November through July. Exploring this remote part of Greenland is truly a privilege, and we can't wait to show you the abundance of wildlife, the culture, and the stunning scenery that East Greenland has to offer.
Today we've walked from Venture to Terrace and Pint waterfalls, about 2 kilometers there and 2 kilometers back. And we are surrounded by beautiful rocks. They're 1 billion-year-old gneisses and granites. And these gneisses have a surprise. Inside them, there's gem-grade garnets, just like this one. Once we start sailing out of the fjord, we're actually quite deep into Scoresby Sund Fjord. On our right side, we're going to see beautiful Devonian red sandstones, about 360 million years old. We're basically surrounded by a history and geological sense that nobody else gets. The rocks in this part of the world are the oldest ones. And later on our cruise, we're going to be seeing rocks which are 3.5 billion years old.
Today, we're in front of the Eilsong Glacier, and this afternoon we're gonna get to explore the face of the glacier and see this magnificent wonder of nature closer up. This is a tidewater glacier, which means that part of it is coming out into the water on top of the fjord, and a lot of it is underneath. And it's a frozen river that comes down from the massive ice cap that is on top of the entirety of Greenland. There is so much ice from tens of thousands of years that's accumulated that it is 2 miles thick. And it contains stories of past environments, and it has carved this entire fjord. This afternoon, we're going to navigate our way around little icebergs and bergy bits and growlers, and they're all shedding from the tidewater glacier that's calving ice all summer long. And all of these pieces of ice are slowly making their way out to the ocean.
The polar bear is the undisputed king of the Arctic. They are the largest living land carnivores found here and the largest species of bear in the world. Here at Sitkap, we were fortunate enough to watch this young male in his natural environment and to be close enough to observe him with the naked eye. This young bear seems very healthy and most likely spent the early summer months hunting seals found on the pack ice, quickly consuming and storing up large amounts of fat. Eventually, the pack ice began to melt and he made his way to land to look for other sources of food. While polar bears don't actively hunt muskox, they are opportunistic feeders. This one has found a carcass left over by local hunters and is happily spending its morning by its side. It is always a pleasure to watch the power and ease of these incredible animals, gracefully moving throughout the landscape they have dominated for tens of thousands of years. As Seabourn Venture makes her way to the southernmost tip of Greenland, we eagerly await what the western coast of this island has in store for us. But not before Scoresbyson gives us its final farewell. One last display of shock and awe.
Welcome to one of the most amazing locations in all of Greenland, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is one of the oldest and most important archaeological sites in all of Greenland. The church that was originally established in the late 990s, over 1,000 years ago. The subsequent structure that we see behind us was constructed in the 1200s and early 1300s, and it was part of a farm complex that was managed by a relative of Eric the Red, an individual whose home and structure we hope to visit in a few days' time. Our last record of human activity was a wedding here in September of 1408, and from that point on we lost contact with Greenland, the Norse colonies, for more than 400 years.
Welcome to a rainy morning at Brattahlid in West Greenland. This place is of historical significance. This is where Eric the Red established his settlement in 982 AD after leaving Iceland. While Eric was not a Christian, his wife was, and his son, Lev Eriksson, whose statue is behind me, did convert, making this settlement the birthplace of Christianity and the location for the first church on the continental North America. Lev Eriksson went on to explore further west, discovering the east coast of Canada, today's Newfoundland, 1,000 years ago, 500 years prior to European explorers.
CO2 0.27. Internal pressure 1020. Buoyancy 85. HPR 211. Depth 0. Altimeter 66. Heading 128. 24 volts 191. 260 volts 92. Oxygen bow 200. Oxygen stern 110. Do you have my full readings?
Understood. Readings complete.
We're in Italic, Greenland. The plan today is dive to 70 meters. Every time we go diving is out of this world experience. It's like going to a different planet. This is the second time we're here, and every dive is totally different. And who knows, we're in a Viking land, so we can encounter many different surprises. So let's go. From the bottom, getting closer. I'm just slowing down a little bit. There's a sea star in front of us, an orange one. Currently at 6.5 meters, starting ascent to 10 meters.
Throughout our voyage, we've had the chance to experience Greenland to its fullest. From incredible wildlife to breathtaking landscapes, we trust that you took away many wonderful memories from our time here on board the Seabourn Venture. On behalf of myself, the expedition team, the captain and the crew, thank you for sailing with us. We look forward to seeing you on another Seabourn expedition.